Red lights are on. We are ready to race in Japan. And it's a pretty good clean start. One of the Toyotas not quite running through its grid markings, and that might be a problem for them early on. Sebastian Buemi in the number 8. The two Cadillacs fan out, trying to defend against Paul de Resta's Peugeot. Marco Sorensen on the inside being very cautious under braking in the Aston Martin. And Darren Turner, so easy to make a mistake there, but it looks like there's been no contact so far.
On the grid of hypercars, they all gave each other space. You can see as they were trundling down the main start-finish straight, they were conscious about making sure no one's going to trip over each other into turn 1.
New leader in LMGT3 behind, though. Darren Young into turn 1 on the inside and grabbed that lead from Tony McIntosh.
Seem to remember him being brave at the start a couple of times in turn 1. We had a couple of cars run out wide, René Rast, and not sure who was behind him, but there's a move on the inside of the number 5, Antonio Giovinazzi, trying to hang on. Julian Andlau going the long way round the outside and cuts across the nose of the Ferrari, takes the place. So on board with Giovinazzi, our points leader, and 83, the yellow Ferrari has been pushed down. Phil Hansen being cautious, he's down to 11th already.
Yeah, look, the 15 car was making a move there into turn 10 as he made it through. The answer is yes, he has.
Yeah. Two Ferraris nose to tail, the second the Aston Martins, that 007 Harry Tingle behind Phil Hansen, and he's just been the other Ferrari 50 car, Nick Nielsen, trying to have a go, but the Aston Martin has got long legs on this straight.
The Aston Martin making progress here.
And the second of the Porsche is the number 6 car, Lawrence Vantor, up behind Mike Conway's Toyota. He didn't get through.
15 BMW taking a look up the inside of the...
Oh, and off into the gravel and back on again very quickly comes the number 6.
Trouble 78 Lexus, we'll come to that in a moment because it's fast and furious stuff in the middle of the pack here in Hypercar. Making progress is Harry Tingle.
Yeah, the Aston Martin has got very good top-end speed, and as long as they can keep their tyres alive, they could be a real factor in this race. On board with Lawrence Vantor, this is the number 6 Penske Porsche 963, right behind the second of the Ferraris, the number 50 car, Nick Nielsen.
Yeah, Vantor too making progress in these early stages of this race. 78 car has got moving again, had an incident at turn 16. I'm sure we'll get to that in due course. We can't take our eyes off the hypercar battles at the moment, Martin.
Yeah, Loic Duval in 7th, and he's right behind the other Ferrari Porsche battle, so both red Ferraris have got a Penske Porsche behind them. That's Antonio Giovinazzi in 51, the all-red car with a white nose and white highlights. That's number 5, Julian Andlau. The number 20 BMW with the yellow, red and white, the shell livery. René Rast in 8th place. We ride on board down the straight, Darren, and he can see the Peugeot pulling away.
Yeah, that's going to be a bit disappointing from his seat, looking at the Peugeot getting a bit of a better drive out of turn 16. But hopefully it comes back to them with tyre wear later on in the stint, and then make some progress from that point there onwards.